welcome to the reading. This reading will be for Kanye West and his new wife, Bianca. So how I like to do this is by starting off with looking into the energy regarding the person I'm having a reading on. I have a few questions here, but before I get to them, let me see. What's the energies around Kanye West? What can we see? All right, this card is face down, so it represents his emotion. So let's see. Love. He's thinking about the past. The Six of Cups represents past love. Interesting. Let's see. What else is happening with this guy? So he's definitely thinking about past love situations. Again, another face down card. Face down cards represents someone's emotion. He's trying to control himself. You know what I mean? The King of Cups is like the master of emotions. I'm getting a vibe of him trying to control his emotions. He's definitely feeling a way about the past with this Six of Cups, but he's definitely trying to maintain control. He doesn't want to lose his shit. Interesting. Let's look further. What else can we see? Okay, another card. He's not happy with the past. He's not happy with the past. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like the Four of Cups usually represents like traditionally kind of like someone sitting by a tree, them not accepting sort of like what's being handed to them. This is an interesting vibe because it's like he wants to put the past behind him. You see this cup in the back here? It's like he's not trying to accept the past. He doesn't want to deal with the past. You know what I mean? The past for him brings a lot of hurt. So, interesting. What else can we see about the situation? He's definitely trying to get his new chick pregnant. He's definitely trying to get his new wife pregnant with this Page of Cups. So don't be surprised if he has a kid with this lady. Because it's telling me, like, when this card flew out, it was like he's trying to. And it's funny because I even had, like, an image, which is, like, graphic and shit. But it was just like, he's really trying. So fascinating. What else can we see? It's like, what I tell you, this had to do with the past, right? It's kind of like him having this kid, him getting into this relationship like really quick. I don't know if they're officially married because I heard that legally they're not like married. Then I heard that it was kind of like a ceremony that they are married. So I don't know. It's a lot of like weirdness behind that. So I'm just going to call it a relationship, even though people say it's his wife. But what I'm seeing is it's kind of just like he's trying to get over the past by starting a family. That's why he rushed into that marriage or that relationship with Bianca. What else can we see? All right. It's conflict, though. And it's definitely conflict, right? We know that the Five of Wands represents conflict. It's conflict within. What did I tell you? You see this, what's happening, right? I was telling you that he's trying to control his emotions. He doesn't want to think about the past. That's where the conflict is at. I don't know this guy's zodiac sign. I don't know anything about him. But I'm seeing that he has an issue with letting go of the past. That's a difficult situation for him. And it's kind of just like he does reckless things to get over the past. So he might hop into different relationships really quick. He might like try to get into projects that's not good for him. Anything to just like get his mind off of the past. But I'm seeing that it's going to cause conflict in the future. Not just that. He feels like justice wasn't done from this heartbreak. So, this is fascinating because my only thought, this could be about Kim. He's not happy about what went down with them. Not just that, it was a lot of secrets. I'm getting cheating, third-party situations. Her doing shady things, him doing shady things. It's kind of like they were both hiding, keeping secrets. But that vibe, it's still in his energy. He's not over it, guys. He wants justice. What did I tell you? He just wants movement. The Eight of Wands represents a quick forward movement. So for him, it's kind of just like he wants to let go of the past. He doesn't want to deal with the past. And he just wants movement. So that's his vibe. For him, he's kind of just like, I'm done with feeling these emotions. I just want to move forward. So, that's what's happening in his energy thus far. Now I'm curious to see, like, what's happening in his relationship with Bianca? What can we see? Again, it's a quick relationship. I know that, like, I think she worked for him or something, but it's still a quick relationship to get so serious, right? Someone's lazy in this situation. Someone's definitely lazy in this situation, wanting to be spoiled. And I'm getting it's her vibe, actually. I know this is a man here, but I'm getting that this is her energy. Not just that, she's thinking about the possibilities. This is the energy of an opportunist. I know that they say she works hard because I think she's an architect. I don't know what else she does, but they say that she works hard, right? But what I'm seeing here is that she doesn't want to work anymore. And this is common. You know what I mean? Like, you can be established, you can have like, a good career, degrees and stuff. But sometimes people don't want to work. I've seen clients personally that have like really great careers, but they're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. So, that's what I'm seeing. It's kind of just like energy with her where she doesn't want to work. Not just that, she's thinking about the possibilities. So, unfortunate. What else can we see? Guidance. It's deep because she feels like she's in the right place at the moment. That's how she feels like. It's kind of just like, I don't know, I'm getting the energy of her just like putting down her bags and her just not trying to work. It's kind of just like, I don't know if like she carried a lot of bags like with her occupation, but I'm kind of seeing her like carry all these bags and then being like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'm done. Very deep. She's telling herself that she's done. Not just that, she's listening to her intuition. Whether it be good or bad, I'm not here to like question if people's motives are good or bad. I'm just more into the energy and what's being shown to me. It's kind of just like she's being drawn to this. Not just that, she's trying to experience like happiness, excitement. She's kind of just like, I have nothing to lose. I'm going to be asking like if she loves him, but it's like what I'm seeing thus far, it's kind of just like she doesn't want to work. She's thinking about the possibilities this relationship can bring her. Not just that, she's done. She's just done with like things that she had going on in the past. She wants a new world, a new creation. That sounds corny as hell, but that's what's being told to me. She wants a new world and she wants a new creation for herself. So interesting. Not just that, she wants to have fun. It's kind of just like she wants to switch up her image. She doesn't want to do anything that she was doing in the past. And this is deep because it's kind of just like to be Kim. I'm not seeing that, but it's like she wants her own celebrity. She wants to be known for her own image, what she has going on. She really wants to be in that celebrity life is what I'm seeing. But it's weird because it's like a vibe that it's not happening for her the way she thought it would. What can we see? She talks to him as friends, though. Like, they are friends is what I'm seeing with this friendliness. So that's actually a good vibe. It's kind of just like, yeah, she doesn't want to work. Yeah, she's over shit. But she is friends with him. I'm seeing that they do have decent communication. What else can I see? Her emotion, because this card is face down. Politics. So you see, guys, like with the energies, right? With the energies are showing. I was saying that she was thinking about the possibilities of what this relationship, marriage, whatever it is, can bring her, right? And look at this. The politics. It's a two-faced energy because it's like, yeah, they're genuinely like cool. You know what I mean? Obviously, I don't think he would be around her if they weren't like friends or anything. So I'm saying that the communication is there. Yeah, she's lazy, but that's besides the point. Or she's currently lazy. But it's kind of just like, yeah, she's friends, but it's a two-faced energy. Not just that. This is kind of like a rattlesnake. It gives off a viper energy. So it's kind of just like it's poison attached with this. She doesn't have the best motives. What else can we see? This is a deep energy, right? Because I'm getting a manipulation with this. With maturity comes kind of like greater mind power. That's what I'm getting. It's kind of just like when someone's mature, they're able to like see things in multiple dimensions, right? They're able to look at like the bigger subject. They're able to look at like how someone responds, how someone reacts. I'm getting a vibe of like her studying Kanye. Not just that, with this maturity, it's kind of just like she's trying to be what he needs. Like a mother figure is what I'm seeing. You know, it's not the best energy again, because I am getting a vibe of manipulation. But it's kind of just like, she's playing her cards right. That's what I'm seeing. So, I mean, it's kind of cold. Not just that, the silence. She's definitely like keeping her, like, true motives, like, beneath the surface. Like, because this is actually the moon card in this deck, this silence, the Osho's in tarot. So it's kind of just like, you know, the moon represents secrets. There's definitely secrets with this situation. What else can we see as far as the energies with this relationship? So it's kind of just like her vibes mostly. Oh, wow. We have money here, right? The Six of Pentacles representing give and take. The card is sideways. It came out sideways. And you guys know what I say. When a card is sideways in my readings, it represents something not being legit, something not being right. So it's kind of just like, and it fell on these cards here, right? These 4 cards, actually. But it's kind of just like, this friendship, this politics. It's an energy with money. It's about money. So, I mean, it's, you know, like, really, who would want to be with Kanye? Like, I don't know. Like, you know, people have types and stuff, but it's kind of just like, you know, he has, like, issues. You know, he doesn't seem like a cool person to be around. He seems obnoxious as hell. So it's kind of just like, why wouldn't you have a motive? Like, so it's funny that, like, her having a motive is popping up and it has to do with money. What else can we see? The Hermit. So, I mean, there's major secrets here, guys. You know, the Hermit is sideways. So it's kind of just like, she has motives that's not good. It's secrets. You know, she's keeping secrets. That's what I'm getting. Secrets. And it has to do with money. Her not wanting to work. You know what I mean? Her being tired of her old life. Her wanting something new. Not just that. Her trying to be what he needs as far as, like, trying to nurture him. So, I mean, these are her energies. I'm actually going to pull up his energies. So, like, I guess that's her side of things. So, let me see. What's going on with Kanye as far as this relationship? You can't play a player, right? You know, that's what popped up with this master. It's kind of like he's aware. He knows what's up. You know, yeah, some people say he might be crazy, whatever. But he's not completely stupid. He knows what's up. You see the moon that's over him? This is energy of mastery, guys. He knows. He feels the vibration. This is actually the guy the deck is, like, named after, the Osho's in. But yeah, he's like, he knows what's up. He's not stupid. He knows that, like, she's trying to benefit off of him. So fascinating. What else can we see? He just wants something different in his life. Look at this with this rebirth. So you see this, right? This is actually really cool because it's kind of just like what I was saying, like, at the start of the reading. The theme is still sticking around. You see this, right? He just wants something different. He wants to leave the past behind. He's done with the past. You know what I mean? He wants a rebirth. Not just that. He wants a breakthrough. So for him, he's just having fun. It's kind of just like, yeah, he might be reckless. You know, people aren't perfect. So yeah, you know, he might get himself in situations that's not always right. But at the same time, he does know what's up. He just wants a rebirth. He wants breakthrough. And he wants an adventure. You know, he wants something different to move on from the past. So, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. So, I mean, this has already been answered, but I just want to see, like, if it might give us a deeper perspective, because my next question is, and these are all questions I wrote down, what's his intentions regarding being with her? So we already got, like, the energy, right? I don't usually like to repeat it, but it's kind of like, I feel it intuitively, right? Sometimes the energy is just kind of just like, stop asking us the same shit, and I have to respect it. but the energy is just kind of just like, it's more here. It's a crisis. He's with her because he's having kind of like, I don't know, I'm getting a vibe of like midlife crisis. You see this, right, with the crisis? So it's kind of just like, he feels like he's in a tough spot in his life. Not just that, you see this red moon here, he's dealing with a struggle internally, right? Red moons deal with like anger, frustration regarding like how you feel internally. He's dealing with a lot. Not just that, you see this image here, right? He feels like he can't trust people. He feels like he has a lot of enemies. No one has his back. So it's kind of like he just wants to feel love or loved. I know that sounds corny, but that's what I'm seeing. He just wants to feel loved. What else can we see regarding this situation? It brings him excitement, though. That's what I'm seeing. This new situation, it brings him excitement. It's kind of just like, what's being told to me is that he gets excited seeing her expressions. He gets excited with the new politics of kind of just like being with another person, right? Because there's always politics to a relationship, to a situation. He likes it. It's different from what was with Kim. This is a complete different situation. That's what excites him. He's enthusiastic about it. Not just that, again, change. Look at this. Change. He just wants change. It's the same energy. He just wants change, you know? With this reveal, it's kind of just like he's learning things about himself. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like he's trying to find the light in his life. You know, he wants just excitement again. I keep repeating it because that's just what's being told to me. You know what I mean? Like, if I always repeat something, it's just because of the energy. Like, I'm not trying to, like, be here making shit up. It's kind of just like whatever I'm told through the energy, I relay it. So what I'm seeing is he just wants change. Not just that. It's like he wants to find the light in life. You know? So that's what this relationship is bringing him. Now, let me see. We already got some of her intentions, but let's see further. What's her intentions regarding this situation? Faith. This is a blind faith, though, because it's like when the faith is sideways, it represents blind faith, right? Putting what you believed in the past, like throwing it away, right? Standards, throwing standards away. I'm seeing that she threw a lot of her standards away to be in this relationship. That's what I'm getting. It's kind of just like, it's a word for this. I'm thinking about the word. Because I know like faith, it represents kind of like what you values. Her values. There we go. She threw away a lot of her values, right? She threw away a lot of her values. And it has to do with the stardom. See, this is the star. It has to do with the whole celebrity situation. She threw away a lot of what she believes in the past, as far as like her standards, how she went about things. Like have a come up. That's what I'm seeing. Not just that, this diligence. You know, she thinks she's being smart. Not just that, she's waiting for the seeds to grow. She's kind of just like, okay, I made my sacrifices, right? You know, I threw away my beliefs, my standards. Now she's kind of just like, when will things start to sprout? You know, the Eight of Pentacles is waiting for your creations to kind of just like come into being. That's what she's waiting for. She's kind of just like, okay, I'm just chilling. Now look, with the works. More verification with the energies, you know? So for her, it's kind of just like, it's funny. It's the same energy. It's kind of just like, this is for money. This is for celebrity. That's her situation. That's what she wants. And look here again with the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Disc, give and take. She's kind of just like, okay, I made my sacrifices. You know what I mean? I planted my seeds with this guy, Kanye. You know, I put in my works. Not just that, the Three of Discs, the Three of Pentacles represents collaboration. She's like, I'm collaborating with this guy. I'm being intimate with this guy. I'm having a relationship. Now she's kind of just like, when will I receive like what I deserve? That's what she wants. You know, she's waiting. How is this gonna go? Because I'm curious. Like, is she actually gonna receive like what she's trying to do? The Ace of Swords and the King of Wands. It's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be a struggle because it's kind of just like Kanye. He knows the truth of the matter. You know what I mean? The Ace of Swords represents truth. Kanye, he knows about this situation. So it's kind of just like, what I'm getting is she's going to receive little bits here and there, right? He might like buy her a car. He might, buy her some bags. He might help her like start her own little business. But I'm getting it's not going to be like what she wants entirely. Like, yeah, that's great, right? For the average person. But what I'm seeing here is that she wants something bigger. She wants bigger works. She's trying to do some big shit here. She's trying to create like a big ass pyramid. Like, she wants an empire like Kim. But that's not going to be what's happening. You know what I mean? Yes, she's going to be doing great, right? She's going to be doing better than like 99.9% of the people on this planet, because of being with him. But what she wants is something big. And I'm seeing that she's not going to get it because Kanye, he knows the truth of the matter with the Ace of Swords. Not just that, he's guarded with his own energy. He's not a fool. He's all about his wealth and his abundance. So maybe that's why he hasn't officially married her, because I don't know if they're officially married, but hey. Now then, my next question is, let me actually have some water. Excuse me for a second. Question is, how is he holding up emotionally? So let's see. How is this guy Kanye, how is he holding up emotionally? What can we see? Like emotionally, mentally? Sorry, I hate when there's like dust on the table. So let's see. How is Kanye holding up emotionally and mentally? What can we see? He's doing the best he can. He's definitely trying to fight through whatever he's going through. Yeah, like he's been like injured a bit. You see like how this lady's clothes is all like ripped up and she has some like damage to her legs and stuff. She obviously been through a fight. So this is showing that like he hasn't been free of like issues and like trauma. But I'm seeing that he's definitely trying to fight through it. He has a lot of energy. I'm seeing that he didn't have this energy before with Kim. It's kind of just like he's regaining that energy to fight. He's regaining that passion for life. Not just that, he's been doing good. He's been celebrating. I know people have been saying things like, he's been mad with Kim because of like their kid, I guess, dancing or having some song, like dancing to some ratchet song or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. But what I'm seeing here is, this is what the energy is telling me, that like even if he was mad or agitated, he just wants peace. He doesn't really want to fight with people. He's just trying to transform his life. The Three of Cups is all about celebrating, right? What I'm seeing here is that he just wants to enjoy life. He wants love. I know the Lovers is here, but it's just telling me he wants love. Not just that, he's counting his blessings, right? He's kind of just like looking at all the blessings he has. He's kind of just like, wow, I can do this, I can do that. An energy of enjoying life. So it's kind of just like, yeah, he's been through shit, but he's enjoying life at this moment in time. So that's really good for him, right? Because he's been in a very bad place recently. So I'm saying that like emotionally and mentally, he's legit at this moment. Now let me see. Does he love his new lady, his new partner, his new wife, whatever she is? So let's see. Does he love her? All right. This card fell face down, so definitely represents his emotion. Is it really love? Right? Because it's kind of just like he's trying to free himself from the past. You see this with the chain and all? He's trying to like break old habits, old situations. So is that necessarily love? Or is he just trying to rebel and do something different? They're cool. They're friends. He's friends with her. He's kind of just like, again, he's trying to get past like the past. He's friendly with her. They're friends. He wants something kind of just like quiet, relaxed. You know, he wants something like warm. He wants warmth with this ordinariness, with this ordinary energy. Not just that, he's just going with the flow. You see how he's alone? He's kind of just like, if it works out, if it works out. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. He's not going so hard like he did with Kim, right? With this situation, he's kind of just like, if it works out, cool. If, you know, she stick around, cool. If she doesn't, cool. I'm going to do me regardless. So that's his vibe. This isn't an energy of love. I'm going to be real. This is just an energy with going with the flow, right? Now, let me see. Does she love Kanye? It's kind of redundant, right? Projection. It's the same energy from before and how the cards came out. And I was like shuffling it and it just came out like funny. Especially how the silence came out sideways. Like it wanted me to pull it out sideways. So it's kind of just like, It's a funny energy with this projection, right? Because it's kind of just like whatever energy he throws at me, I'm going to throw back at him. So if he loves me, I'm going to love him. If he's playing games, I'm going to play games. If he makes this move, I'm going to make like this move or that move. It's kind of just like a strategy energy with this projection. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like whatever he tries to project at her, she's going to project at him. So it's kind of just like if they're friends and she feels that, okay, she's going to be his friend. Not just that, with this maturity, again, it has to do with nurturing. This is deep because it's telling me that, yeah, she nurtures him, but she's also nurturing her possibilities. Not just that, that's what's exciting her. You know what I mean? You see like how this lady's eyes are slanted? It's giving me deep energies. You know, I don't know how it is for like people watching this because I know everyone here isn't intuitive. But for me, it's giving me strong manipulation. I'm going to be real. I'm getting strong manipulation. You know, not just that, how she's operating with this guidance because the silence is under it. She's operating shady. So again, it's not love. This just talks about what she desires, her needs, the possibilities. Again, it's not love. So, I mean, it is what it is. I ain't going to be a dead horse, right? But it's showing me it's kind of just like she has her own agenda. So, fascinating. My next question is, how does he feel about her? Like, on just like a chill level, like a normal level, like how does he feel about her? And then my last question is going to be like, how does she feel about him? This nurture, what did I tell you? She's nurturing him. She is nurturing him. You see this, right? With this nurture. It's funny that nurturing keeps popping up. Like with her energy with him. It's kind of just like she mothers him. He's getting warmth from her. That's what this relationship is about. And it's funny because looking at her, I wouldn't even know like that would be her vibe. But obviously with the projection was showing me, it's kind of just like she does whatever he needs. So it's kind of just like she knows that he wants that mothering energy. So that's why she's nurturing him. This lady is like a chameleon. Her energy is definitely like a chameleon. It's kind of deadly though, right? Because it's kind of just like, this could be very manipulative, right? It's kind of just like she does what she needs to do to gain access. What else can we see? How does he feel about her? So for him, he feels like, yo, she's nurturing me. There's issues though with this crisis, you know, because he definitely does feel things internally. You see with this moon being here. So it's kind of just like, again, he's not completely stupid. Like, you know, people tend not to be stupid. You know, people just make dumb decisions, right? So it's kind of just like, yeah, he feels that nurturing energy, and it's some strong nurturing energy with these two moons. You see this, right? A moon here and a moon here. But inwardly, he knows kind of just like, I can't trust her. That's his vibe. Not just that, this relates to his past as well. He's kind of just like, people turned on me. Like, when I trusted them, they end up stabbing me in the back. So for him, it's kind of just like, he does feel a particular way about her possibly being shady. Not just that, he's still scarred from Kim and past situations with other people. He's been betrayed, this man. So let's see, what else can we see? How does Kanye feel about Bianca? What can we see? Intuition. His intuition is telling him a lot. His intuition is definitely telling him a lot. What was I telling you? He definitely feels a particular way. It's like, yeah, he's being nurtured, but he is imbalanced with his feminine side. And it's kind of just like his feminine side is like not to get too close. That's what I'm seeing. But this embrace, with the awe, you see these layers? It's a layered situation. Kanye is a complex person, right? So what's being told to me is that he sees her kind of like a muse. I don't know why, because she looks like common to me. I don't like even though like Kim might be whatever, like at least she has like a it factor to her. I don't know what it is, but Kim definitely has something about her. This new chick is kind of just like, you can see her, like a lot of her here in LA, California. Like it's nothing, and I'm not trying to like put her down or nothing like that, but it's kind of just like I don't see what's the fascination, but obviously for him, he's kind of just like a muse. That's what popped up. He sees her as like a muse, not just that he's getting the nurturing, all sorts of things he's getting from her, right? So it's like he's benefiting, like, with his emotions. And again, with this energy of release, that's why I rotated the card, because it's kind of just like an energy with release. It's like he just wants to release things. Not just that, I'm getting warmth. He gets warmth from her. He knows that people can't be 100% legit and pure, right? Like, he knows that, like, okay, I'm not with her because, like, she's ugly. I'm with her because she's beautiful. At least he thinks she's beautiful, right? So he's like, okay, I'm with her because she's beautiful. So if she's with me because she wants to benefit, he's kind of just like, I understand it, even though he's going to watch his back. But that's, like, the vibe that I'm seeing. What can I see as far as my last question? How does she feel about him? What can I see? Her emotion, the card is face down. She has a goal. Eagles represents goal, right? Goals, right? Having goals, trying to achieve things, right? So, I mean, she has goals. That's what I'm seeing. She definitely has goals. It's kind of just like, does it matter how I feel about him? And again, you see how her cards keep like repeating? With the diligence, waiting for her seeds to grow. Not just that, her putting faith in this situation. You know what I mean? Taking up new beliefs, new patterns of being, putting down the old shit. It's kind of just like, it's the same thing. Like, it's conflict though. I want to look further. What is this conflict about? This is fascinating. What is this conflict about? What can we see? This is a deep situation. This is a very, 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 very deep situation. Because it's kind of just like she's going to be coming to a realization. Her worth, her value, what she wants. It's kind of just like, okay, and this is just the energy, right? I don't know what's going on with their situation. Maybe she's not into these things, right? But this is just how the energy is coming to me. It's kind of just like, okay, she gets a $50,000 Birkin, right? She gets like a $400,000 car, right? It's a truth with this situation of kind of just like, I'm still not happy. That's the realization with this, right? The Ace of Swords has to do with truth. This realization has to do with her conscious, her being. It's kind of just like she put down things that matter to her for the money, for the fame. But the crisis is going to be, and this is an upcoming crisis because the crisis is in the position of the future. So it's kind of just like the crisis is going to be like, this shit isn't really making me happy. She's like, I'm not physically interested in this guy. I don't think his body is sexy. Like, I'm done mothering him. So, I mean, that's going to be where the crisis is coming from. Because it's kind of just like, she's going to realize that she's just not happy. That the fame, the fortune, whatever you want to call it, it's not doing it for her. Not just that, this is going to be a humbling situation with this prey and the way. This is kind of just like, and this is deep, because for her, this is going to be a very spiritual situation, right? And this happens to people, right? Some people create an OnlyFans. And I've seen this before, I'm not going to mention any names or anything, but like, of people that create OnlyFans and things like that, right? Sometimes they only have like 20 people watching them, and not because they're ugly or anything, just because I guess there's so many people on OnlyFans that it's kind of like it is what it is, right? People do things like sell themselves short or sell themselves out, and then they have like a come to Jesus moment where it's kind of just like, God damn, I'm not happy. You know what I mean? Not just that I've exploited myself, and then they pray. Then they look for the way. I have to have it focused to make my point, right? Even though you guys have seen it already, you see? So it's kind of just like, she's going to be having her little moment, because it's kind of just like, she's not into Kanye. She's just doing this for the money. It's already been exposed. So it's kind of just like, it is what it is. But I'm going to leave this reading here. I thought it was very funny, interesting, and insightful. Take care, guys.